Hi guys, I'm sorry that it's a bit dark, but I wanted to get this recording done, and I'm trying to be a bit quiet because the kids are taking their nap. But I wanted to get this recording done before the lunch break is over in Fairfax. This is day 4 of the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial. I have to say, this morning's testimonies were hard to listen to and revealing. I knew Amber Heard was a narcissist, but I had no idea just how bad she really was, Listening to the therapist give her professional accounts. I was watching them in the courtroom, and Amber all week has just had the same, my SHIT, don't stink look on her face, and just that same, just that, it's that narcissistic. And Johnny Depp, you can tell that he is, as he listens to the testimonies, he's reliving in memory these events, and you can see the pain, you can see the hurt. Sometimes they're happy memories. He wears his emotions in his eyes and on his face, as most humans do. A narcissist can't do that. That's why you don't see that on Amber's face. Hearing how she would attack him and smack him because it made her feel strong and in control. Because it hurt her pride for her ego to be disrespected. It was her ego. It's all about narcissistic ego. And I've literally written a book on narcissism based on my own experience and experience with therapy for it, as also Johnny Depp and I went through the same narcissistic abuse, coincidentally enough, in the same years. And mine ended in May of 2016 as well. So he and I are at the same phase. We're at the same the same, as far as timeline goes, the same place of healing, except I have not had to deal with my narcissist every day for the last 6 years. I've not had to hear his name, see his face. And once this trial is over, he can finally stop hearing her name every day and seeing her face all over the place and find true healing. I gotta tell you, I'm listening to this. That's why I jumped on here. I'm listening to this therapist, and I'm getting mad. And I'm like so glad that I'm not sitting in that courtroom right now, because I'd have to get up and walk out. Because I would probably take all that I had to not go up there and smack her. Or at least say something. I expressed my anger on Twitter. I had resolved to kind of just listen today and not react. But speaking of reacting, the therapist even said that, Amber Heard would instigate because of her pride. I mean, for God's sake, she smacked him when he was strung out because his mother had just died. The narcissist in her could not stand the fact that something else was taking his attention, and he wasn't allowed to deal with his own emotional needs at the time. She smacks him. After my dad died, I literally drank more than I've ever drank in my life. Surprisingly, I didn't throw up, but I thought I was going to. The room spun for like 24 hours, and I felt nauseous all the next day. But I drank a lot too. The pain and the hurt, and you're just trying to escape it. And that's probably, I'm sure that's what he was doing. And she smacks him? God. God. Today's is definitely taking a lot of emotional. But you know, it doesn't matter because it doesn't matter how it's making me feel. I can see on Johnny's face how it's making him feel. And I've seen people commenting on how he's looking tired and sleepy. I do want to say again, this makes me concerned because of the visions that I've had about him during this trial. And, but I also know that him being mentally and emotionally drained is going to make him physically tired. It's going to take a lot out of him. Would anybody? So I do hope that he's taking care of his health during this trial. The narcissist will do things. And please understand this. I've seen people saying they were violent towards each other, but hear me. The narcissist will do things to cause you to react so that you look crazy, so that you look like the violent one. They're very good at that. They know how to push buttons that no one else can. Which is why, she brought out the worst in him, obviously. So whatever he was with her, she created it. If there was a quote-unquote monster, she made it. Because no one ever had these things to say about him before her. I'm going to end this video now. I know the video that you're watching, this within a video is probably kind of long. But I wanted to save and say everything at the end of the week. But this one I kind of wanted to go ahead and get up real quick. So this snippet, this part is going to be also part of another video that I put up at the end of the week. I'm going to get this done so I can upload it real quick. Nothing fancy, no fancy editing or anything. And then get back into the trial when they come back after lunch. The kids will still be napping for a little while. We're with you, Johnny. We're with you. And my heart breaks hearing this stuff. And I'm so sorry that things sound like they were so much worse than any of us ever really knew. God bless.